Megcsapkodjuk a bandatagokat. Hagyjál már! Végrehajtó! A végrehajtó! Már ha valaki ismeri. Hallod, meghalok mindjárt. Ütemezzünk már be egy kis HP-t. Így. Így. Dude, HP-zzál már! Egyszerű. Így. Két irányból tegyük be neki, mert az jó lesz. Meghalt! HP-zunk, mert muszáj. Maradványok. Mi maradt nálad? Na, adjad ide. Nem tudja kilutolni, bazd meg, mert ott van a fal mellett, megőrülsz. Add már ide! Javítókészlet. Ez reméljük majd segítségünkre lesz. Ebből sem maradt semmi, ebből sem maradt semmi. Löveg, tornyok.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. You can't. Not unless you're on official Sith business. And if you were, some... Good. I don't have time for this foolishness. Down here we run a tight ship, not like the slipshod operations in the upper city.
Szóval az van, hogy ezen az ajtón már nem jutok át a szitpáncélommal. Én már mindenképpen papír kell. És ez azért jó, mert felfedeztük a térképet, hogy F5. Használtam a gyors utazási rendszert. Jól van, jól van, jó. Vágesz. Direkt futok. Mert szeretem nézni a elsuhanó suhambongókat itt oldalt. Csávó elment, mi? Elment. Jó, erre mi van? Alsóváros lakónegyed. Arra nem akarunk menni, bemegyünk a kocsmába. Na nem inni, meg ilyen csúnya dolgokat csinálni, hanem üzletet kötni. Na most ott van a kocsma, ahol az egyik gang székel, na nem úgy, hanem hogy ott van. És itt van a másik kocsma, ahol a másik gang székel. Tehát nettó 15 méterre egymástól. Szerintem nem jól választották meg a lokációt, de ez az én véleményem. Oda megyünk.
Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kompacin. Kachi kun ida donga. Yekin kuno pamulerachi kun. Slimo po.
Némi problémát vélek felfedezni a magyarításban. A ki vagy te 1-es, és a ki vagy te 2-es. Illetve meg tudjuk kérdezni, hogy ki vagy te, illetve hogy ki vagy te, vagy hogy akkor most már mennék. Ennyit rövidek a székelés, igen. Mutassad meg! Na! Itt kezdődnek az izgalmas dolgok. Hí, de drágák ezek a kártyák, te. Jó, kell egy -2-es, az teljesen biztos. -4-es, ha esetleg nagyon túlcsúsznék. Ez egy nagyon drága kártya. Jó, szerintem ez így jó.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazaak player by chance? It's so hard for me to...
Ez egy Pazaak játékos, szóval...
Excellent.
Persze, 40-ért játszunk. Na, ezt a decket ezt szanáljuk, mert ez nem az életem legjobb deckje. Jó. A -2-es, +-1-es, -4-es mindenképpen kell, plusz egy 2, 3, 4, 5, és szerintem +2, +3, talán még ami jól jöhet. Na! Így van, férfiasan vagyok, meg Pazaak. Így van. Csalik a csávó. Tudod, mi lenne jó most? A -1-es kártya. Nem fogom erre elpazarolni a -2-est. Mik ezek a lapok már? A csávó full csal, ez teljesen biztos. +2. Legalább verjünk bele kártyát. Neki már 2 kártyája hiányzik. Akkor is csak döntetlen. Jó, hát ettől nem vártam sokat. Na jó. Jó, ebbe viszont beletesszük a +2-t. Ha-ha! Kis köcsög. Naturálba kijött neki a 20. Az gond. Megállnék, vágó úr.
You played well in our last match.
Kellenek majd jobb kártyák, az az igazság.
If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazaak. So do you want to play or not? If you're ever looking...
Nem válaszol a kérdéseimre. És elszórtunk 40 kreditet. Na nem baj.
Go away.
Nagy rossz fejvadász. Ez a Big Bad Wolf.
One.
Bocsát, Puna.
Two.
Csávó el tud számolni 2-ig. Főleg csácsú.
Three.
Csávó keménybe tolja, érted? Kőkeménybe. Még visszatérünk rád, nem menj messzire, még keresünk maradványt, nem keresünk maradványt, mert nincs, akkor várjál! Dude!
Go away.
Nem megyek el. Igen, hogy bántál el? Igen, ez nagyon jó volt. Ez megint elkezdett számolni. Csak beszélgessünk. Jóha. Én nem várom, a mögül 3-ig számol. Bye! Ez egy ilyen kemény csávó, előbb számol, aztán granyózik. Ez egy polgár, ezzel nem megyünk sokra. Tényleg copy-pastelték a fönti kocsmát. Oké. Hello.
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was
Azt
kind of focused
elhiszem.
on the Twi'lek dancers. Oh, look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls. But
Milyen
I've had
head
bad
tails? Azok
experiences with my
lekkuk,
own
bazd
species
meg.
lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Pénz. Na válaszolj a kérdéseimre gyorsan.
Answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off planet as soon as the quarantine ends. I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs. Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebonhawk can't get off Taurus until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money. But even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes. Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the
Megtudtuk, amit
dancing girls.
akartunk. Egyrészt van egy hajó, az Ebonhawk, ami guess what kinek a hajója lesz később. És hogy a bolygó elhagyásához szükség van nyilván a hajón kívül a katonai kódokra, amit hol őriznek a katonai bázison. Elföld!
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Tabit, Yubong, Kuki, Pankpa. Tong Itwamaji, Human Act in Ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Konchi. Jiskadasoki, Kupa Bona Nachachu.
Just a sec, boys. Zolbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Chiyokaku. Kinba Muli Radwanaji. Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai. Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Jiskadasoki, Kupa Bona Nachachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa. Kinba Muli Radwanaji. Kaba Volpa Murji Gumaya.
Nyilván kellett bele egy cuki-vuki. Nyilván. Hello!
Hey, I don't recognize you and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zolbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
Hogy mondjam? Addig ütöttem volna azt az idiótát, aki azt a nevet adta a tülegcsajnak, hogy Mission, hogy így, hogy ami kék nem lesz. Annyira, mint Mission.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zolbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Igen, a csaj lesz a techünk. Technikailag.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City
Igen.
gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Ó, hát akkor itt most minden infót beszerzünk. Mondj valamit Davikról.
Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for
Csillagközi
smuggling
bűnözési
operations.
szindikátus.
Ebonhawk.
Érted?
I don't know
Amikor
much
így
about
föl,
space
ez a
travel,
névjegyét
but I
így
think
elé
that
teszi,
ship's
rá van
fast
írva,
enough
hogy
to break
Davik.
the Sith blockade.
Csillagközi
Of
bűnözési
course,
szindikátus.
This is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
Oké. Mit tudsz a fejvadászról?
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Oké. És akkor mi újság a bandákról?
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zala and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Jó.
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Mindent megtudtunk a bandákról, mindent megtudtunk a líderekről.
Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
Egyé.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Ők mennek a backbase-re. Vajon én hova megyek? Ez egy másik út. Túl sok út van ezen a városon, vagy ebben a városban. Ő a helyi ispán.
La boda na rinkis matoma, yinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun, nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi.
Na jó, megpróbáljuk megpersuasion-ölni.
Kachichon naitha hautunga, taukum justak mikke gravilmoga. Tulpadabun kuejagan nagochu. Sibeduanani bobo.
Akkor nem! Te ki vagy? Fejvadász. Te? Bip surol. Ő meg Lin Sekla. Mit surolsz, csávó? Nem látod, hogy egy táncost figyelek? Befenyítsük. Befenyítsük.
Manaman atota. Hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkun. Ci gratuloda pograshi onion kompa chintono mochuba. Loda dita kun ta kumjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Dolbabang ci gratuloda pograshi onion kompa chintono mochuba. Kava dumpa ku palia mukapata. Podana chaku ikun kono.
És ha szereznénk neki egy párt, akarunk mi ezzel foglalkozni?
Janshak bulara, umrao chiska duchi, on chuban jiska yanki, tito shakji locha wana wama, kava volpa mulji gumana, kinchun shishineng chene.
Hát ha beszélek vele. Hello, jány! Jó táncolsz, csak hát...
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yinkin kun no ba mule
Hogy visszavett. Hagyjál már, lehetünk a partnerei? Mármint...
Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Mana tota hakuji krala bolaji chok shuntang shun kipa unapanka muliri kun kili no ba wati mon tinku ukapa dopano aska.
Ez a második Persuasion fail. Nem tudjuk befűzni a csajt. Szomorú vagyok. Te egy fejvadász vagy, te is egy fejvadász vagy, akkor viszlát. Ezek itt alszanak, és itt jöttünk be, ugye? Yes. Megyünk a banda vezérhez. Nem vagyok nagyon meggyőző, majd teszek a Persuasion-re. Davik ügynöke. Effort! Oda megyünk.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Nem vagyok kém.
Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the hidden backs.
Bemegyek.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden backs open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Bemegyek.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden backs are watching you.
De nem mehetsz be! De bemennék. Nem mehetsz be! De bemennék. De akkor sem mehetsz be! De bemennék. Ja, akkor menj be! Némi plot holt érzek. Szó, ez itt a Hidden Back Base. Ő egy rejtett back. Annyira rejtett, hogy itt grasszál fel alá. Ők meg nem tudják, hogy mit csinálnak. Ja, ne is törődjetek velem, én csak így körülnézek. Nem nézek. Van itt valaki? Ha, beletúrunk, mi baj lehet. Beletúrunk minden hengerbe. Hagyjad már magad. Ott a góré, majd oda megyünk, csak addig még előbb lootolunk.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own
Milyen
base.
szép ilyen lekkud van.
It'll be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do?
Milyen fegyvere van?
I will never let it come to that.
Megőrülsz.
Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Érted? Nem beszélhetsz a főnökkel, mert nem beszélhetsz, mert ki vagy te, mert nem beszélhetsz. Hadd beszéljen. Jó, akkor beszélhetsz a főnökkel.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Mi újság van a mentőkabinokkal?
Escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Nem a sziteknek dolgozom.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Na, tehát náluk van a jány, és viszik a nőt. A nőtünk megmentjük.
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs.
Fogd a nőt és fust nagyjából, csak egy kicsit máshogy.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Somehow, you say? Szóval igen, ő lesz a fődíj a suhanó versenyen, mi a teendő, meg kell nyerni a suhanó versenyt, nyilván. Yes.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Jó.
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious.
Ez lesz a mi
He's just a
missionünk.
kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Igen, ugye most mondja, hogy ott van a Sith őre felvonónál, erre mondom én, hogy haha, de nekem van Sith egyenruhám.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Tehát én odaadom neki az egyenruhát, ő odaadja a papírokat. Deal.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Tehát, le kell menjünk a lifttel, megkeresni a csajt a legalján, hogy ő vele följöve majd Megkeressük a csávónak a gyorsítót. Csak azért jövök erre, hogy felfedezzem a mapot. Szóval ez a megvakarom a hátat, ha te is megvakarod az enyémet. Típusú klasszikus játék. Úgyhogy most kitakarodunk innen. És megcélozzuk a folyosó végén lévő elevátor. Így van. Hogyan tudok ide quick travel-ölni? Mindegy, már rég odafuthattam volna. Nem olyan hatalmas a map, úgyhogy nem veszel sok időt. Csávó, nincs itt, jó. Most már vannak papírjaim, így igazi szit ügynök vagyok, tehát be kell, hogy engedjen a fiú. Yes. Hogy gyorsan fölvesszük a csajt meg a vukit. Elindulunk a hátsó bejáratok felé. Hello! Mennek. Jó, akkor a csávon kell triggerelni. Vannak papírjaim.
Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Lehet, hogy itt át kéne váltani majd sugárvetőre. Arra megyünk.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Ezek le akarnak venni.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
Akkor nem lopni kéne. Rohagy meg itt az 5 kredited.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those two beggars.
Na, neked adnék 5 kreditet, attól függ, hogy ugye mit csinálsz érte, de...
Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so...
Ha jól leszel, fölviszlek egyszer.
So wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil is the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Somehow, you say?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukiel. You'd probably get more information from Gendar, the village leader, or maybe Rukiel, but I'll tell you whatever I can.
Azt tudsz valamit a mentőkabinokról?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Igen. Mit csinálsz 5 kreditért? Mármint...
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Jó, akkor megyünk Gendarhoz, hogyha annyira oda akarsz irányítani.
Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Azért jöjjek hozzád, hogy 26-odjára is Gendarról vagy Rukliról beszélj nekem itt? Rajtam kívül még egy ember játszik vele, hát igen.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Nem is akartam bemenni a kerítésen, de oké. Veszély és szenvedés.
The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other.
Nem Linux alatt van, Windows alatt vagyok. Valaki csináljon valamit. Átmegyek kapun, megpróbálok segíteni.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder. But if the infected ones have already transformed into Rukguls, you'll be walking into your grave.
Majd azt meglátjuk. Hello.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rukgul disease. At any moment we could... No!
De miért a jó csaj? Ne a jó csaj! Miért a jó csaj lesz? Mindegy. Hű! Ez a Skárt, adjad nekik! Ezek keménybe nyomják. Találd már el, könyörgöm! Beütemezünk egy ellenmérget. Meg egy heal csomagot, vagy 2. Így. Gyere, dude! Meg nem érgez még egyszer, mert nincs még egy ellenmérgem. Nagyszerű. Végtelen XP. És azt hiszem, akkor rajtuk lehet segíteni. Jaj, nem, mert elhasználtam a ellenmérgemet. Azt hiszem, de nem biztos.
Please, you have to help us. We beg.
Igen.
You'll help us? Oh, bless you, Upworlder, bless you. But you must hurry. We have the Rukgul disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures. Like it is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us.
Hozok gyógymódot.
Upworlder. We don't have much time until... Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to...
Jó, segítünk persze, nyilván. Bye, majd jövünk. Tudunk tőletek lopni? Csórok vagytok, értem, de hogy tudunk tőletek lopni? Ott van Gendar, ott meg Rukil.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you. A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed.
Hát igen, egy vén ember, aki így lejövök, és így élből azt mondja, hogy én vagyok a megváltó, az néha összezavar.
Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you...
Megkeressük a tanítványodat, simán.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Na, revealed a secretedet. Ja, hogy ez ennyi? Jó.
I wish you luck up.
Egyszerű, megkaptuk az ő küldéjét, gondolom neki is lesz egy küldéje.
We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Kérdések.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
Hova mission?
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
Csatornák felé. Hát ez nagyszerű. Hogy jutok a csatornához?
There are 2 entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder.
Veszély a második nevem, hagyjad már.
You would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the Rakghouls and the other foul creatures.
I am heavily armed, nyugodjál meg.
Ask your questions up.
Felvilágiak?
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang
tagok,
mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Jó. Kérdések?
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best.
És mi a helyzet a Rakghulokkal?
The Rakghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. Ask your question.
Van még olyan kérdés, amit nem kérdeztem meg? Igen, kik az embereid?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly Rakghouls. Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rukil. The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. Dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions.
Jó, szerintem mindent megkérdeztem tőle, amit meg lehetett. Igen.
As you wish.
Úgyhogy akkor megyek. Szóval, meg kell találnunk a bolond öregembernek a tanítványát, meg kell találjuk missionékat, és mivel ide is zuhantak le kapszulák, meg kell körülnéznünk a kapszulák ügyében. Ez a három jelenlegi prioritásban lévő dolgunk.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's
Ugye nem
something
akarsz te is
slimy about this
kirabolni.
guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Na.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Érted? Fullos izéje van, cucca van. Harci páncél. Hagyjad már magad 7-es vizéval, AC-val. Nagy vibrokard. Hallod, a csávónak annyi mindene van itt, hogy megőrülsz. Fú, de jó kis pufka az, te. Jó, nézzük meg, milyen szutykot tudunk eladni neki, amiből lesz pénzünk. Vulkánsokkal az mindenképpen 6 kreditér, hát az best business. Szívosságfokozó, erőfokozó, apró pénz, hanggránát. Kábítógránát igazából, ja. Ja, a számítógép tüske nagyon megy, meg az alkatrész, meg a javítókészlet. Hát... ellenméreg az kéne pár. Hát a páncélt esélyünk sincs megvenni. Viszont a vibro penge helyett a vibro kard az jó lenne. De ellenmérget veszünk, mert okosak vagyunk. Lehet, hogy ez kelleni fog párszor. Emlékeim szerint. Jó, és azt hiszem ott lehet tovább menni. Még gyorsan felfedezzük a map szegleteit. Ez volt a lift. Igen, ez volt a lift. Ott voltak a fertőzők. Itt volt a bótos csávó. És így van, ott lehet kimenni egyszer, meg ott lehet kimenni ellentétesen a másodszor. Jó, nem megyünk már ki, itt nyomunk F5, illetve nyomunk egy nagy mentést is, tudja, ami fix.